Children, without knowing it, can attract predators online. Educational and online safety expert Dr. Steve Webb joins us to talk about, as a parent, what we should be looking out for and doing to protect our children. Let's take a look.
Parents need to know the kids a lot of times put out too much information in some of these social chat areas. They believe that they're talking to someone their own age. They give information, and once these predators get that information, they use it. They exploit you, and they try to get more information to the point to where it oftentimes gets criminal.
And what's some of the information that the kids may be putting out thinking they're talking to someone their age?
Absolutely. Well, predators use many different ways to try to gain favor with children. But one of the ways is they promise them gifts or vacations, or they talk bad about their parents and try to turn them against their parents and say, hey, I'm your friend. You can tell me your secrets. Once they get those secrets, then they use those against you. But one of the most telling areas that a predator is working on your child is when your child is hiding things from them on their phones, or they're hiding them on their computer, and they'll use something called a vault. If they've got 3 calculators on their phone, more than likely they're not using 3 calculators. 2 of them are probably hiding apps and hiding pictures and hiding things from their parents. So first of all, you need to get control of those apps on your phone. And next, understand that a predator is going to come after them as somebody that's their age, that cares about them, and they're going to try to turn them against their parents.
And it almost sounds like, Dr. Webb, a grooming process where they slowly get the confidence of the child and then start manipulating that child.
Yeah, oftentimes it's a friendship. They develop a friendship. They do things to develop that friendship. We've even had predators over the past that will call in bomb threats at the school just to get the kids out of school and show that they are their friend. Those kind of things then turn into something more.
That's extreme.
Oh, absolutely. And they caught this predator in Pensacola, and it was a school in Illinois that they did this to. And when they caught this predator, he had all kinds of child porn at his house. They're using this to make friends, and then oftentimes it will turn into more of a darker side, and they will say, I'm going to kill myself if you don't come out and help me, if you don't meet me. If you don't do this, you don't do that, then there's going to be something terrible happen to you and your family. And that's how they get these kids to do things they should never, ever be thinking about doing.
Now let's arm parents with the knowledge they need to protect their child. What would you advise them to do to ensure this doesn't happen?
Well, the first thing is communicate. And the second thing is communicate. Understand what's going on these apps. Understand the apps that are on your child's phone. Understand that that's your phone, parents. More than likely, you bought that phone. You should have full control over that phone.
We forget that.
Absolutely. We start tending to, as kids get older, think that they need their privacy. Not in this respect. You have the duty of care over your child, and those apps are now allowing these predators into your house. So gain control of those first, and then talk to them about the good, the bad, and the ugly, about what's going on in the world, because there's story after story about things that have happened to children. And I've seen them as young as 8 years old, 8, 9 years old, get caught up in some of these predators, like on the game Roblox in 2021 in Spokane, Washington. This kid sent over 25 nude pictures of himself to a predator, and the only way that predator got caught, he tried to get somebody else too to do the same thing, and she told on them. That was the only thing that stopped him, or it could have gotten a lot worse. Parents, be aware of what's going on and talk to your children about this world.